Jeremy, thanks very much. 10 on your side, continuing our live coverage from the Outer Banks. And 10 on your side's Andy Fox live now from South Nags Head this morning. Andy, we're just hearing from Dare County that NC-12 is close to all traffic at the Oregon Inlet Bridge because of sand and water on the road. We can see lots of waves right behind you this morning.
Right. It's really no surprise that they close it down. It happens all the time, and it's the continuing problem here. What do you do about P Island and Highway 12 along it? If you remember during Irene, Irene came and just cut out a breach in the dunes and everything, and then they had to build the new temporary bridge. I fondly call it the most beautiful, ugly bridge in the world because at the time, we had to take 3-hour ferry rides in order to get to point south on Hatteras Island. But behind me, you can see the rough surf out here all night long. We've had 35 to 50 mile-per-hour winds. We have had one gust reported at Cape Hatteras around 70 miles an hour, we're told. Now, we have some pictures that have been sent in, and this is exactly why we have a problem with the road at P Island. There's just a lot of the dunes aren't able to hold back the surf, and then you have the wind, and then the wind blows the sand onto the road, makes it impassable. They did have equipment down there to remove sand from the road, but during the night hours you just can't keep up with it, so it piles up, and then we find ourselves in this continuing problem of not being able to pass Highway 12 after the Oregon Inlet Bridge. And so that's the way it is. When you get down to the Oregon Inlet Bridge, you will be stopped. You will not be able to go across, so there's no reason really to go down there. I'm also being told by Currituck County that they are very concerned about flooding on Highway 12 around Corolla and around Duck. They're expecting, as we heard, they're expecting a lot of flooding there, and they're expecting Irene-type flooding in the advisory that we received. Now, Dare County Emergency Management down here in South Nags said we'll be getting together this morning. There are no evacuations in place, but from the pictures that you saw, you see what the problem is. It's just been a continual thing all night long, all day yesterday, and we're expecting more of the same. And remember, this storm is way off the coast, and yet we're getting these effects. So we do know now, as we are experiencing it here in South Nags Head, how really powerful this hurricane is. But that's the latest from here, guys. You can see, I'll be honest with you, I'm trying to get down there, but when I go around the curve over here on the decking, the wind is so strong you can't fight it to get to that point. I'm still working on it. I hope before the show's over I'm able to get down there. That's the latest from South Nags Head. Andy Fox, 10 on your side.